Good morning. Welcome again to Morning Devotions, and thank you again so much for our time together. Have you ever asked yourself the question, how is it that Christians lose their blessings, lose their rewards, lose all of the things that they worked and believed God for? Well, 2 John, beginning with let's start with verse 5. Many deceivers who do not acknowledge Jesus Christ as coming in the flesh have gone out into the world. Any such person is a deceiver and the Antichrist. Watch out that you do not lose what you have worked for. You put faith with your works. You believe God. This is not salvation here. These are things you worked for, but that you may be rewarded fully. He said, listen, watch out that you may not lose what you have worked for, but that you may be rewarded fully. There are many of you have sowed, and I'm not talking about just money now. I'm talking about finances, seed that you have sowed. I'm talking about time that you have sowed. I'm talking about things that you have done for other people. I'm talking about all the prayers that God said He would reward openly, and the fasting that He would reward openly, and the giving that He would reward openly. I'm talking about all the things that, yes, we receive it by grace, but He said, these are things that you do, and if you do these things, I will reward you. Now, brothers and sisters, there are many Christians that they don't get those things. They lose what they've worked for. They don't get any of their rewards. Why? Anyone who runs ahead and does not continue in the teaching of Christ does not have God. And whoever continues in the teaching has both the Father and the Son. Now, look here. First of all, let me read you one more verse. If anyone comes to you and does not bring this teaching, do not take him to your house or welcome him. Anyone who welcomes him will share in his wicked work. There are Christians who open themselves to deception. You know that somebody's not right, but you want to be friendly. You want to, quote, act like a Christian rather than be a Christian. And there is a difference. You want to act hospitable. You want to act gracious. You want to act, please forgive me, politically correct. So you welcome these people and you befriend these people and you allow them to influence your life. You've opened yourself to deception. And verse 7 says there are deceivers. Now, once you get deceived, then you run ahead of God. Then you, forgive me, don't continue in the teachings of Christ. You get yourself into a place of deception and you lose everything you've worked for. You lose your reward. Now, may I encourage you today? Learn that not everybody in life is someone you should be gracious and nice to and welcome them into your home. The Bible's pretty clear. When you know that someone is in deception, when you know somebody's teaching false doctrine, when you know somebody's going to influence you in the wrong way, they don't need to be a part of your life. You say, well, Pastor, how can I evangelize? Of course we reach out and evangelize. But we're not talking about those people. We're talking about deceivers. We're talking about people that you know are going to influence you in the wrong direction. And remember, these antichrists I taught you earlier, they come from inside the church. People that have left us that really didn't belong to the body of Christ. Be careful who you allow to influence your life.